What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. Thank you for joining me on another NFA investing video. Now, in this one, we're going to be talking about Ethereum or ETH POW, right? ETH proof of work. Now, we're going to talk about this because people are focused on Ethereum. They want to know what's going on with this and should we expect something big because it's at a lower price compared to where the higher price is. So, if you guys want to vote on what is coming next when it comes to what position we review next, if you guys go over to the Patreon, link will be in the description. It will take you right there to that link. I don't think you'll be able to see it unless you are a Patreon member. So if you want to become a Patreon member, you can become a $5 Discord member or look at all the other levels and you can check those out as well, looking at buy alerts, sell alerts, all these other things that we like to focus on when it comes to investing, and even some educational content if you scroll down through the posts. But yeah, if you want to go and check that out, here's the link to that. The link will be in the description, but basically they voted and we had Quant, ETH, AVAX, Atom on here, and it looks like ETH POW did win. So we're going to end up taking out ETH POW in the next one, and we're going to show Quant, AVAX, and Atom, and we're going to vote on those and which ones people want to see, because we're noticing that any new one we put in there, most people are voting on that one, and I don't know why. Maybe it's because it's just a popular, it's a coincidence type of thing. But we want to make sure that people vote on all of them and we get all the different positions heard, or at least information out there, or how I feel about it. So anyways, if you want to vote on that, Patreon is the way to go. But now that we skip the intro and the pleasantries, Ethereum. Ethereum is a huge deal. We all know what happened with Ethereum. It had the merge that came up just recently, and it moved from proof of work to proof of stake. Now, proof of stake consensus is huge right now. Obviously, to be able to stake to gain a percentage for the investor is a huge deal. To have less energy consumption is a huge deal as well. So that's something we obviously like to focus on when it comes to the ultimate switch, basically saving in 99.9% of energy consumption. It's huge. So we all know how that move did happen. It didn't really affect Ethereum in a large way that we thought it would affect it. But with that, we have a fork of ETH POW. So ETH W here, which is currently at $10.59. If you look at it at the high over the last year, the high was $141.36, low of $4.22. Currently very, very close to the low. And you can see the volume, how it has decreased by 27%. It's at $102 million in volume. Now, people are looking for the best time to invest into this position to find a decent sized gain in Ethereum POW, because if you have it's about investing. It's not about what the future is of this position, but this position really doesn't have much of a future, right? And I'll explain why as I go through all of this. So if we go down to here to see what ETH POW is, Ethereum POW is a hard fork of Ethereum blockchain with the Ethereum merge. The merge saw Ethereum transition to a proof of stake, while the fork version remained proof of work. Ethereum POW positions itself as the original proof of work Ethereum developers and developed and run by the community. However, the original would be Ethereum Classic, which is the initial Ethereum blockchain that continued with the chain's original state after the DAO hack. Who are the founders? Ethereum POW is supported by an unknown group of miners, right? Group of Ethereum miners that stand to lose from the switch to proof of stake, according to Messari, if I could say that right, Messari. The Ethereum mining industry worth is estimated 19 billion, which will become obsolete with the change. So this is the whole thing that ETH POW is, right? It's ETH proof of work. It's basically saying this is what is or once was. Is this something that's still supported by the masses? No, it's not going to be supported by the masses. However, some people still want to like mine Ethereum and feel like they can gain a lot with it, but are they going to lose a lot of money? Yes. Did they already lose a lot of money? Yes. Are they looking to gain more money while still being able to mine this Ethereum proof of work? Sorry for the coughing. yes, they're still looking to gain something out of it in the end. What makes ETH POW unique? ETH POW is set to copy the state of Ethereum on its proof of work hard fork. At the time of writing, it was not clear whether this would imply just copying the chain state, which would allow DApp developers and stablecoin users or issuers to choose which Ethereum chain they support, or copying the app states too, which would double the DApps and liquidity on the Ethereum to ETH POW. So the Ethereum community fears that forking the entire chain, including all DApps and liquidity on it, will give way to front runners and MEV exploitation or exploiting the little value left on ETH POW. And obviously, if we scroll up, we're not seeing as much value that's left on ETH POW, right? We understand that people do support it. People still mine Ethereum, and its proof of work is by how much energy you can consume, how much you can take in, how much computing power you have working towards gaining Ethereum. That's what you're really working on, and it has so much energy consumption that it's not good for the overall environment. So with this new Ethereum, it's obviously helping out with the environment 99.9%, but that's not the point of this, right? The point is that people want to know if this is a great time to invest into the position. So if we look at all history, we can see that this is starting to fall down from August 2022, where we see this at a high, right? Where this is at 40 or $140 and started to decrease, continuing to decrease. This is starting to level out here. So you could see it at the lows here of about $4. Is it at the lowest point that it could be? No, I don't think it's at the lowest point that it could be. Are we going to see a bounce from here? It's definitely possible. However, it's not something that I would risk money on, because investing into a position, you want to know what the risks are. Well, these risks could be that you can lose 50% or even more. Is $4 the lowest point that it could get to? Does it have support at $4? Does it have support at $5? Does it have support at $3 or $2? We don't really know. It hasn't gotten to those levels. So people are bullish on it. You can see that, over to the right. Give it a like if you think Binance will list this tomorrow. People are bullish on it. I can't say that I'm 100% bullish on it, but it is at a very low point. So if you want to take a risk, you're going to be taking a risk to invest into the position, but already consider that money gone, because you don't know what this proof of work, Ethereum is going to be and what it's going to be worth, what people are going to value it in the end. Eventually it'll hit a flat point to where people do still support it, do still mine, do still do whatever they can do to increase the overall position, not really care about the project or utility itself. But right now it is at a very low point, not the lowest point, but at a low point. So that's what I have for you guys today. I don't want to break it down too much more than that. We understand how new utilities could come in. And again, I'm sorry for all the coughing here, just trying to clear some things up, and it's just not working, I guess. But anyways, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you like this video. I'm not telling you that you shouldn't buy it. I'm just telling you that if you're going to risk it, you want to make sure that you're not risking everything that you own, because it's not something that you just go all in without knowing what the future will bring. So it's definitely interesting, but I can't say that I will be making an investment into it, because it's just, it's too much risk, and too much that I would put into it. If it was worth way less, then yes, I could put the risk into it, right? Just like I did with Lunic, I put $40 into it. I would love to put $40 into a play. What could it be? Something a lot bigger, but at the current price of $10, it just doesn't really sit well with me. But anyways, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. If you guys want more of this content, remember, you can vote on exactly what this is. You can go and subscribe to NFA Investing. We have 15.3 thousand subscribers. We did one on Terra Luna Classic and on Cardano. And this is the third episode, I guess, of this. So if you guys want to check it out, go and subscribe here. And if you want to be a part of the vote, go over to my Patreon. Link will be in the description. How to vote will be right at the top of the description. But I'm going to get out of here again, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.